In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this video is not intended for children under the age of 13. Welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. I have a lot to do to get through here, but a lot of CP turns to do it in, so let's figure it out. So right now, part of what I'm dealing with that's being such a problem for me is a turret that I wish I could just like walk right over to the turret there, but that's not really gonna work. Can I like... Okay, did a turret skip. Luckily Lancers are very good about that kind of thing. I wish I could keep the distance that he flew across the field from the explosion. Oh man, that was the best way to handle it. Oh, why didn't I do that in the first place? That was the answer. That was what I needed to do. I just had to go in there and assert my authority. Okay. So, there is a big old minefield here. And to dependably get in there, eventually Event Jan is going to get destroyed if he has to step on all of these. So I'll do this the right way and send Carl in. But Carl couldn't have made it if I didn't take out that turret. So you're supposed to sneak around, which I tried to do last time, into the trenches. Unfortunately, Jan got hurt way too badly while I was doing that. Wow. I should get bonus experience points every time I get rid of a mine. You ever watch competitive League of Legends games? I haven't in a really long time. But I remember one thing they would always do at the year finals and stuff like that is there would be an applause every time somebody destroyed a ward. The whole audience would clap for them. And I always found that really funny. Okay, second switch. Boom.
Great. That's 2 switches. Just 1 left to go.
I wish I had 2 switches. I only have 1 switch, which is why I want to try and finish this game really soon. Because we're halfway through February right now, but I need to be done with this game by March 20th, because that's when Animal Crossing comes out, and I am not going to be allowed to play my Switch once Animal Crossing comes out. I am very excited for Animal Crossing, actually, but not as excited as Allie. Animal Crossing is her, favorite thing. Excuse me a second. My dog is going through the trash in the bathroom, and I can see her from across the hall, and she thinks I wouldn't notice. Nugget! Nugget, what are you doing? Oh, you're in big trouble now. I don't know how she thought I wouldn't notice. It's literally... So, the door to my office is open right now, because I'm the only person home, besides Nugget. And the bathroom is right across the hall, so just turning my head right, I could see what was going on, and I could hear it. I could hear the, Oh, okay. Alright. So, as I had predicted before, those are Gatling guns that can mess me up. But you know what? It looks like I can actually go up there and do something about it. Yeah, I was even saying how I was kind of excited about... Oh, wait. Can I do something about it? I actually don't know if I can. Wait, I don't know if there's a path over there.
The Citadel cannonry is awfully fierce, sir.
need to find a way to... The ladders on the walls. They might be the key.
Okay, so there are ladders. I was just looking in the wrong place. It looks like there's a ladder right here, though. Did I just straight up miss it? I accidentally left Vise in harm's way. Oh. Yeah, there's a ladder right freaking there. Okay, but now he's, like, almost completely out of ammo to do anything. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to do an order. We're going to do a medic request to evacuate Ica.
All right, listen up.
I have been wanting to bring
I need a medic out here.
back Largo, though. So there's that at least. Yeah, so let's deploy Largo again. And then let's move Alicia, who did not heal as much as I wanted her to, but I might get some extra movement. I might use, if she's not anywhere where she can fire on an enemy, I might just use a first aid. What? Oh, you can't climb because Vise is in the way. Well, of all the annoying... That's definitely the reason. It's definitely that Vise is too close to the ladder where she needs to spawn.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Just gonna leave you there, because if I move you up the next ladder, you're just gonna get stuck at the top of that one. There, now she can climb it. See, I did this whole thing where I ended one of my turns early so that I would have a lot of CP all in one turn, and I'm kind of wasting all of it. Okay, and this is a cannon. That's not what I'm as worried about. Glad I get to take out this sniper really quick and easy, though. Yeah, I'm gonna really hurt their turn efficiency by doing this, too. You know what was also weird? At the beginning of this mission, there was a single foot soldier towards the south of the map that was, like, in the grass, and that didn't really amount to much. Okay, this is a Gatling bunker. I thought I would see something to, like... to, like, I don't know, destroy this. But I don't. Okay, are there any actual enemies here? You'd think there would be. Oh, I should have waited one turn. I should have waited a turn to deploy Largo. That would have been awesome. Okay. Yeah, because if I could have put Largo, like, teleported Largo to being right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to use another order to, retreat Jan.
This is an order. You've done enough. Pull out. We'll handle this.
Still don't really know how I'm supposed to get rid of the... Am I supposed to take a Lancer up there on top of the wall? Is that the idea? Let me decide who I want to take. City Kid, Lone Wolf, Camp Defender, Misogynist. I'll take him anyway. I don't... Wasn't crazy about that whole combination of things, but might be pretty helpful. Okay, I guess I'll end my turn early again. I had big plans for rolling tanks up. It seemed like tanks were going to be useful. Now I think tanks are going to be totally not useful. Yeah, I also got to think about there's going to be a bunch more foot soldiers coming out of that camp now, so it might actually be too dangerous for Alicia running around up there. Yeah, also I know a bunch of them are, like, coming around that way now, so at least Rosie is, like, close to my base camp. And so is Zaka, so they can, like, defend it if they wander all the way down south. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if the computer just, like, bombed its own units. The problem is I can't see them. So I'm not going to know if they're near the base camp until suddenly they are. Oh. Or until it just decides to show me. Okay. So Largo's good for the extra CP, but I'm also especially excited that Nils is here. Because I think Nils will be able to destroy these Gatling guns. Right? He should be able to. That should be how it works.
Support your advanced units.
I mean, where am I even... It says 4 shots. Okay, so I'm supposed to basically keep shooting at it until... Yeah, until it opens up, I guess. It's like it's like I'm a guy with a battering ram, and I'm just okay. That's kind of odd, but if that's what I need to do, then it's what I'll do. Then Alicia should come around here and try and take the other base as best as she can. Yeah, Lancers are going to win this match. They're going to be the ones here at the end of it all. Is anybody else down there? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, well, now I don't have to worry about those, reinforcements. Gonna bring Alicia back up onto the wall, because she's safer up here. Who else do I want to, like, not worry about anymore? Carl, I think your time is done. So we're going to order a retreat from you. Like, you're also in a position to not really be helpful to anybody.
You've done enough. Pull out. We'll handle this.
And we're going to summon another. So this is going to be the mission where, like, all of my... Where, like, all of my Lancers come in. Okay. So I already used every instance of Nils's Lances that I can. What else is there left to do? Maybe nothing. Maybe just wait. Maybe all I can do now is wait. It's kind of what it seems like to me. I think it's better that I try and conserve this CP and use it to take out Gatling guns. Or are you headed back in? Oh, you are? Okay, I mean, that was smart. I'm glad I have Alicia still there to fire down on them. It's nice to see them actually actively trying to take back their bases. You know, they just want to cover their bases. What's not nice about it is that I'm not really, in a good position to defend that base right now. I guess it's moving the tank closer to where my Lancers are going to spawn, so that's sort of nice. Yeah, so we're a little over a month until the next Animal Crossing comes out. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but I do really like Animal Crossing, but not as much as Allie. And I'm probably not going to play this Animal Crossing for a while because Allie's going to be playing it so much, and I'll get like enough of the experience from watching her play. But it's been like, yeah, the last main entry was New Leaf on the 3DS, and that was some time ago. Like, there's always been a good amount of Animal Crossing content, but I don't know, it's felt like not really a lot. It's been a while since, like, a main line. So there was New Leaf, which was the 4th full Animal Crossing game that we had in America. It was the one on the GameCube. Well, the first Animal Crossing game was Animal Forest, which was on the Nintendo 64 like disc drive in Japan. And that got ported in America as they made that into a GameCube game instead. And that GameCube game was Animal Crossing. And then that Animal Crossing actually had a few new features, which is pretty cool. Did I, like, crit that? So because the American version had more features than the original Japanese N64 version, they re-released that then for the GameCube in Japan as Animal Forest Plus. And then after that, they become the same in both Japan and America. So the second, like, real mainline Animal Crossing game, like, the first full sequel, I guess I'll say it that way, was Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS, and then City Folk on the Wii, and then New Leaf on the 3DS. So I don't know how good... It's going to be a lot safer to fire down from up here. Good, okay. I'm a little afraid to take Alicia down there. But now that there's only one of them, I think I can do it. Alright, before I move Alicia again to take out that Shock Trooper, I'm actually going to move Hector over here. And there was a pretty big DLC update, actually. There was free DLC for New Leaf. That was great. Well, first there's another 3DS game. There was Happy Home Academy for the 3DS, which...
Now I'm set for another round.
Cool.
What are your orders?
Which was not a full-on new Animal Crossing game, but it was a enhanced version of... Am I standing on a mine? I think I am. So it was basically like just the part of Animal Crossing where you design people's houses with like enhanced tools. Like it made it a lot easier to like move furniture around and stuff like that. Okay. You know what? I actually shouldn't have used my grenade like that. Okay, but we have a lot of CP. We can get through here. Yeah, I knew Hector was standing on a mine, and I just kind of let it happen. Alright, you're about to get a bazooka to the face. Okay, and I knew that wasn't going to actually, like, knock you out.
Okay, now I'm set for
Hector keeps getting extra shots, which is kind of great, actually.
just a scratch.
So yeah, I'm gonna have Hector keep taking advantage of this guy. If I could... See, I'm not even pressing anything right now, and it's, like, going over like that. Don't know why I gotta clean out this controller. Headshot? Alright. Then there's Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival on the Wii U, which I've never actually played, but everybody says is like an abomination of a party game. Cool. I think we're done.
Yes, we've hit all 3 of the switches.
Excellent job, Lieutenant Gunther. All right, we're sending the explosives down. Once we blow the gate, we'll storm in.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, that's what I like to see. And then there's the DLC to New Leaf, which, you know, was sizable. It added more stuff. Oh, wow, the train's going right in. I thought the next mission would involve the train explosives, but no, it's going right for it. Nice.
Operation complete. The road's open, Sevens.
Okay, so the next part of the mission is going to be inside this fortress, I guess. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with a B, too. That sounds good. Ooh. Firing calculator.
Great. There's a clear path to the Citadel.
Proud warriors of Gallia, I must commend you. You have breached Ghirlandio's gates.
Who goes there? Oh. I've never heard her talk that much.
Look up there. The Valkyria.
We meet again. It looks like fate is toying with us.
You have already defeated me once, as a Valkyria.
Still, I have come to fight you again. It's a matter of pride. But this time, I will face you as a woman.
As a
This
sniper.
will be our last time then. One of us is going to die here. Now, we fight!
Okay, and that'll lead us right into the next mission there, Silvaria's Last Stand. Ah, cool. Now she'll face us as Sniper Wolf. That's cool that we get to fight her without her Valkyria powers for a little bit. That's kind of how it seems like it's going to be. So to finish off the episode here, we'll spend some of our resources. We start by checking the War Cemetery. Yeah, and there's Pocket Camp, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is the mobile game. I haven't played it, but Allie plays it a lot. She like enjoys it.
I'll teach you
Awaken all.
Use it to call forth the natural potential lying dormant inside your entire squad.
The natural potential, huh?
Well, what is your decision?
Well, I was going to take it anyway for completionist's sakes, but I'm very curious what this does.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Okay, cool. So, like, there has been an ongoing trickle of Animal Crossing stuff, but it's never, like... But it's been a while since we had, like, one big main game, I guess. So it's, like, about dang time. Especially to have an Animal Crossing game that's in HD. Anyway, Clash at Nagier concludes. The morning of the 28th brought news of the Gallian forces' victory at Nagier. Though the exact figures are still unclear, it is safe to say that this win came at a significant cost in Gallian lives, with at least as many Imperial casualties to match. That cost might have been far greater had a second Valkyria not emerged from among the Gallian force. In a duel fought with the lances and shields of legend, it was the Gallian woman who claimed victory, and the remaining Imperial defenses fell soon after. Though army officials have issued no comment on the Gallian Valkyria, the survivors of the Magyar operation likely have her to thank for their lives. Yeah, that's gotta be big news that, like, oh, by the way, we have a Wonder Woman now. Refugee issue crosses borders. The European Human Rights Initiative has asked the continent's leaders to address the mounting refugee problem. Armed conflict and displaced people have long gone hand in hand, but the current condition of Europa has refugee numbers higher than ever recorded, and the question of how to help them is fast becoming a paramount issue. EHRI volunteers are slated to be sent to camps all over the continent to offer much-needed food and medical treatment to their inhabitants. Ben Tommel, an EHRI spokesman who has worked on behalf of refugees for 2 decades, stated, "Man's hopes for peace are hollow without the will to cast aside superficial differences in race, nation, and religion in order to win it."
I've got new material.
Do you have new material? Oh, you have a lot of new material. Oh man, look at all this. Signs of Awakening? That must have to do with Alicia?
Thanks a million.
Okay, I was gonna do the next part of Chapter 15 next time, but...
Thanks a million.
Look at all this new stuff I can buy, and Flower of the Battlefield.
Thanks a million.
Okay, so that's a piece on Welkin, a piece on General Virat, and a piece on Alicia. Oh, that's exciting.
Come back.
That's exciting, and it's a good use of my money, because I kind of have too much money right now.
Welkin.
Yeah, we didn't really get to talk about it, but how about how, like, the Darksons basically, like, all the things that, like, Darksons, so, like, people were always like, oh, look, the Darksons destroyed their own land because they, whatever, and, like, they didn't. The Valkyrs were this, like, awful people who came and beat them up. Okay, finally some decent upgrades for the, what do you call it? The Shamrock. And I don't need the mortar upgrade. If anything, I want a flamethrower upgrade. Radiator upgrade, I'll take that. I'll take that, that sounds good. But I don't need the other weapons if I'm not going to actually be using them, you know what I mean? This presents a problem, though, because I don't know where I'm going to put this. Okay, what is the spare belt? Spare belt gives more tread HP. I'm going to sacrifice that, actually. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my options are rather limited now. Yeah, I'll take the steel plate alloy. That's like the most important thing right now. And I'm just going to move these two up for now to make more space. Alright, cool. And let's just look through here, see if there are any more upgrades that I care about. I mean, I kind of figured when I was first hearing the backstory that, like, probably the whole group of Darksons weren't really bad and that it wasn't their fault and that there was some kind of historical misunderstanding. But I didn't necessarily think they'd go on the side of, like, the Valkyrs themselves being, like, a race that enslaved the Darksons. That's just not... I mean, it's interesting. It's not really mind-blowing. Like, I don't know enough about either of them as a people, but it kind of... You can use that to kind of contextualize, like, Silvaria a little bit more and contextualize, like, Isara and Zaka and the whole... You know, to know that they're going through this plight and their ancestors didn't even do the things that they were accused of. Like, we knew that the racism towards Darksons was BS already, but it's even more BS than maybe we even thought it was. Yeah, and I can do the engineers again. Sorry, Lancers, you're gonna have to wait. Alright, so I'm gonna call it there for now. I guess I'll go talk to, Cordelia and pick up my new decorations as well. But besides that, this has been the Comic Foil. You've been watching Valkyria Chronicles. Pat is playing Pokemon Sword right now. Yeah, Pokemon Home just came out, so I guess people are, like, bringing up a lot of their old Pokemon competitive. Are you able to... Have they also done the update for, like, more Probably not. The free update that's going to come along with the DLC is probably not going to be around for a while yet. Like, that's probably going to come out when the first major DLC chapter comes out. I think a lot about how I want to build, like, a new competitive team in Sword and Shield, but every time I actually, like, decide to start working on it, I get kind of, like... I don't know, it's more streamlined than ever before to do things like EV training and IV training and stuff like that, and level grinding. They've really done a lot to cut out a lot of the grind of that, but it's, like, still more time than I want to spend. Maybe I should just be, like, going on Smogon and, like, immediately generating teams to play with that community. I don't know. Okay, so instead of going right into Salvaria's Last Stand, I'm actually gonna spend next episode starting on some of those paralogs there. This has been episode 40. I thought maybe this would go to 50, but considering how long it's taking me to trudge through chapter 15 of this, and I think there's about, like, 18 chapters, I don't know, we might go over 50, actually. We'll see. Comic Foil, signing out.